Sumo Logic's Cloud SOAR can help automate your security operations center. Custom playbooks allow you to automate almost any task. Once you've identified a potential security incident, you can respond to it in Cloud SOAR by executing a playbook. Playbooks are automated or partially automated workflows that act based on information in an incident. The playbook can enrich data, contain threats, notify teams, and other actions with custom APIs. You can create custom playbooks to automate tasks that aren't part of the hundreds of default playbooks included in Cloud SOAR. The actions of a playbook can help automate and orchestrate many parts of the incident response cycle. The incident response cycle consists of 6 steps: preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, and lessons learned. Most playbooks can automate 2 or 3 of these steps. Playbooks are made up of nodes which are connected together in a flowchart. Whether you're customizing a playbook or creating one from scratch, you have several node options. Actions allow you to enrich data, execute APIs, send notification, or use other integrations. This is how most automations are created. Tasks assign a task to an analyst or another human for later review. Conditions are if-then statements that allow playbooks to branch in different directions. User choice will pause the playbook and wait for a human's decision. And finally, embedded playbooks allow you to run another playbook. Action nodes also contain an integration. These integrations broadly fall into 5 types. Enrichments add information, metadata, or context, such as from a threat intelligence database. Containment reduces further damage by isolating files or machines related to a threat. Daemons are background processes that can ingest data. Notifications are alerts sent via email, Slack, PagerDuty, or most other services you can connect with an API. Custom integrations are scripts and any other automations you can create using YAML, Perl, Python, PowerShell, or Bash. So, how do you create a playbook? Before you begin, make sure you have access to Cloud SOAR and that your role allows you to create and edit playbooks. If you can't follow along with the tasks in this video, ask your Cloud SOAR administrator for help. Next, decide what you'd like to automate. We'll create a custom playbook that enriches data from an alert from Cloud SIEM. This data enrichment will help with the identification part of the incident response cycle. Finally, it's a good idea to already have a design in mind for the flow of your playbook. Think about what conditions you want met and what actions or integrations you want to accomplish based on different flows. Let's see this in action. First, to access Cloud SOAR, log into your Sumo Logic account. Then, in the left navigation pane, click Cloud SOAR. Once you've logged into Cloud SOAR, click the cog icon in the top right corner. Then, select Automation. You'll be taken to the Automation homepage, which includes App Central. Cloud SOAR's App Central has hundreds of pre-built playbooks, use cases, and integrations that you can use as is or customize. We want to build our own custom playbook, so we'll click Playbook in the left navigation pane. To create a new playbook, click the plus icon. First, give your playbook a name and select the type of playbook it will be. Here, I chose General. I'll also provide a short description so other analysts on my team know what this playbook does. When you're done, click Create. Now we can edit the new playbook. Click the Edit pencil icon. Next to Start, click the plus icon to add a new node. For our playbook, we'll choose an action. We'll give the node a name, like Get IP Reputation. For the node type, we want to select Enrichment. Then, we'll select the enrichment action from the Actions dropdown. In this case, IP Reputation v3. Next, we'll configure the enrichment with the data source. In this case, it's the source IP entity associated with the incident this playbook will run in. Now that we've configured the node, we'll click Create to add it to our playbook. Next, we'll add another node. Click the plus icon in the new node to add the next node. This time, we want to add a conditional statement so that our playbook can branch in different directions depending on the results of the IP reputation enrichment. We'll search a value from a previous node for an output based on malicious reputation. Then, we configure the condition on whether or not the malicious reputation is greater than 0. Finally, click Create to add the condition. Now we'll add 2 more nodes to the playbook after the condition. If the malicious reputation is greater than 0, we want to be alerted. If it's not greater than 0, it's a false alarm and we want to close the incident. Click the plus icon in the condition node to add a new node. First, we'll create a node for when the condition is met. In other words, if the malicious reputation of the IP address is greater than 0. This will be an action node. Let's name the node Alert, select Notification as the type, and select the Add Comment to Insight action. We'll configure the notification's text. We can use the curly brackets to add information pulled from the incident. Here, we'll pull the results of the reputation score and add it to the notification text. When you're done configuring this node, click Create. Finally, we'll configure the node for when the condition is not met. Again, click the plus sign on the condition node. This time, we'll select if the condition failed. Now, we select Action node and configure it. We'll call this one Close Incident since it will only trigger if there's no malicious activity found. We'll use a custom type, select the Close Incident action, and add a closing note that explains why the incident was closed. When you're done configuring this node, click Create. When we return to the Playbook editor, we can now move the nodes around and connect them to each other in the correct flow order. We need to have all nodes connected to the start and the end of the playbook. Once you're satisfied with your new custom playbook, click Save. Now you can run your custom playbook in any incident. I hope this video helps you create and customize playbooks in Cloud SOAR. Thank you for joining.